So I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes I do actually have to film my videos back to back. So I've not actually had a chance to edit my last video, know how my lighting is, because I did actually mention that video that I've recently changed around my shrine. So I've actually moved a few things around, but I've not actually had a chance to obviously sort out the lighting. So apologies if the lighting is still a bit bad. I won't know until I actually edit these videos, because like I said, sometimes I do have to film one video straight after the other. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So my last one I did was actually part 1 of my Disney Infinity, so if you've not seen that then please go check that out. And today, don't know if you can tell, I'm talking about 101 Dalmatians. Now, funny story, there was actually one item that I really wanted to show you guys. Could I find it? No, I did actually vlog about it, that I was trying to find it to the point where I actually ended up finding something else that I'd lost about a year ago. So it's one of those things, I do actually have enough to talk about in this video, but I will try and find it for next videos for you guys. But I'm just so annoyed because I knew where it was, but it's one of those stupid things that when you tidy up, I then moved it. So I remember where it was before I tidied, but now I'm like, where is it? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually my ears. I actually made these ears myself, actually using the bottom of this t-shirt, because this top used to be like a pajama top, so it was a lot longer. So I basically just cut off the bottom of it and then used the fabric to make these ears. Now I do actually have a playlist called Disney Days where I actually show you how to make your own ears, turn old jumpers into cushions, Disney character inspired makeup tutorials. So I do actually have a playlist on all of that. Now, so the next one I'm going to talk about, only because I got this quite recently because my mum actually found it in a charity shop for me, is actually this mug here. Now I've never seen this mug before, so I have a feeling, because it doesn't say Disney store on the bottom, so I know it's not actually from the Disney store, I have a feeling this might have actually come from Primark. I've never seen it before, so I have no idea, but I know Primark did their own version of mugs similar to the ones in the Disney store. Like, I have done loads of Primark videos before, I've never seen this one, and when my mum saw it, I think it was only like £1.50 or something. So I've not actually drank out of it at the moment because she only got it for me the other day, so I only just washed it. I kind of feel like it would be a nice easy one to drink out of, because I have said this in previous videos that sometimes they don't make it easy to drink out of because of the way it's shaped, but the fact that this bit looks like it's a normal shaped mug, I kind of feel like it'd be easier to drink out of. Like I said, the fact that my mum found it from a charity shop, which I did a charity shop video a couple of weeks for you guys where I actually went out shopping with my mum. I found loads of stuff from charity shops. I went to so many different ones. I know it's a bit hit or miss, but I kind of feel like you're doing a good deed by obviously getting like Disney stuff from a charity shop. Another thing that I got from a charity shop was actually this one here. So I actually got this a long time ago. Can't actually remember when I got it, but I saw this I think maybe like last summer or something. But yeah, again, this was only £1.50, and this actually came from Julia's house, but I just thought this super cute. Now I think this one is patched just because obviously he's got like an eye patch, so I do think this one is the patch one. So the main place I would say Zoom you can get from was probably eBay, but like I said, I was just lucky enough to get this in a charity shop. Normally things like this are about £3-4 give or take. So the next thing I'm going to show you is this one here. So this actually came out of a mystery minis pack. Now the mystery minis pack is actually this one here. Now my understanding was this one, it was like villains with their psychics, though Cruella de Vil, which I also have as well, comes with one of the dogs. But the reason why I say psychics is because you've obviously got other characters on here which have the villain with what we would represent as the psychics. So for example, like Ursula has Flotsam and Jetsam, which obviously I would class as psychics. But yeah, so this actually came from Mystery Minis. I have talked about Mystery Minis before, that obviously it's a mystery, you don't know what you're getting. I do tend to find that by looking at the back, I kind of feel like if there's characters that there's more that I actually want, I then get the Mystery Minis, but there's only 1 or 2 I get, I then sort of get them on eBay. Now yet again, I feel like this is patched because it's very similar to the, wait for it, it's very similar to the Zoom where obviously it has a patch as well. The only difference is his ear is black on that side, which is the opposite side to where his patch is, whereas on this one it's actually got the black ear on the same side, but he does actually have a red collar on, so the same as this one as well. They don't actually say the names on here, so that's why I'm assuming this one is patch, but it does tell you how rare they are. So for example, to get this one is 1 in 12, some of the other ones are like 1 in 24, some other ones are 1 in 72. So yeah, so you can sort of see the difference, where some of them are a little bit more difficult to get hold of. So I would suggest if there's certain characters that you wanted, I would say that eBay is probably the best place to go to get the characters you actually want. So the next one is actually this birthday card here. Now I actually got this from Clinton's. So there's a card shop that we have in the UK. I'm not sure if obviously it's a worldwide thing, but obviously cards you can get from most places. You can get them from like supermarkets, that kind of thing. But this one I really like because obviously it's like almost like a poster of 101 Dalmatians. Dalmatians, that's why I really liked it. They did have loads of other ones, but at the time when I got this one, it was actually in the sale at 99p. So yeah, again, I don't know what other stores do them or whether they've got like a new version of these, because obviously card shops are always bringing out new Disney ones all the time. But it's just at the time I was like, oh, 99p, I wouldn't mind getting that for the shrine. Now these ones don't actually have anything inside, they are blank inside, so obviously you can put your own message, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a birthday card, so you can just do as like a get well card or thinking of you card or just a general happy Tuesday kind of card. But I just like the fact that it's almost like the poster of the film, because at the time I didn't have a lot of Dalmatian items, so I thought this would kind of be cool to have in the shrine. So another one, I wasn't sure if I was actually wanted to talk about this because it wasn't a good experience getting this. It's not something that I really want to go into detail about at the moment, so I will give you like a brief as to what the story is. It's just because I don't like any negativity on my channel. But I did actually do, I think it was last year, because if you didn't know, I do actually do 2 types of subscriptions. So one is actually my Toko Kawaii subscription and another one is my Queen Kewpie subscription. Now I was actually interested in the Mickey monthly one, so I was like, oh okay, let's just see what it is. Like I said, I don't want to be negative, but I did actually have a really bad experience with it. I did actually film a video which I ended up deleting because I was like, I do not want this on my channel. Nothing wrong with Disney, it's just the Mickey monthly just wasn't what I expected. It was just for the price that I paid, I then had to pay international shipping, so I actually had to pay for it to come into the country, which I complained about, because I was like, okay, if that's something that I have to pay for, you should have put that in the original price rather than me having to pay extra to get it. And then when I opened it, I only got 2 items, so I was really like disappointed in the fact that the amount of money I had to pay to then only get 2 items. It's not really something that I really want to talk negatively about because it was just my experience. I didn't have a very good one, but one of the items I did get from it was actually these here. So this is one of 2 items. So for the amount of money that I spent, I was like, yeah, wish I kind of didn't, but at the same time I got some socks out of it, so great. But yeah, so these are actually a pair of socks. So one sock is obviously a Dalmatian, the other sock is Corella. So it's not like you can get 2 of these and 2 of these, it's just the fact that it's just one and one, that's your socks. If you've had a good experience with Mickey Monthly, I don't want anyone to be put off by Mickey Monthly. It was just, I thought it was a good thing to do. I read all the reviews, I had some really good feedback from other people, and when I did it myself, I was like, I'm so disappointed. And then when I complained about certain things, I didn't really get a good response, so I kind of feel like their customer service team wasn't what I would expect from obviously people selling Disney items. But yeah, so this actually came from the Paris park. I don't know obviously how much these cost because they came from the park, but it's one of those things, because I've been to Paris myself, I roughly know how much things should cost, and knowing I got this and another item and how much I spent to get the box and then how much I just spent to obviously get it through customs. But at the same time, they might have changed since then, because like I said, because it was last year, so I'm not saying I don't want to do it again, it's just not something that I feel like I want to do in the future. I'm happy to still stick with my Toko Kawaii and my Queen Kewpie for the moment. But yeah, so these are some of the items that I actually got, but like, they're okay. They're sort of like, you probably get better socks in Primark, to be honest. So right, let's just move on. So the next one I've got is actually this one here, which I got from Primark. Now I just think this is so cool. Like, Primark and Disney still go through phases where they do really big cushions of, say, the faces of characters. So I do actually have quite a few of these, so if there's something you want me to do and you want me to show you the cushions I've got, then please let me know down below, and that's something obviously I'll do in a future video. Now things like this from Primark are normally about £7 or £8, give or take, depends on obviously how big they are. So this one, I would say, compared to my face, is a fairly big cushion. This actually lives on my sofa. If you see my vlogs, you see that my whole sofa is just covered in loads of throws and loads of cushions. Oh, one thing I'm not including, because I have actually included it in previous videos, is actually I've got a Dalmatian throw, but I did actually include it in my animals video that I did a couple of weeks ago, so I thought there's no point in me including it again because I had quite a lot of other stuff to get through. But I do actually have a throw to go with this. Yeah, again, I think this is patch, but the same thing is obviously the patch is more on one side and obviously his ears on the same side, where some of the other things I've got, which I've just noticed my top also has patch on, where the black is on one ear but then the patch is on the other one. So I don't know whether these are the same dogs or whether there are two dogs that they just keep using over again. So the best place I would suggest to get this from is probably eBay, but in every video I always link it down below that there are actually Facebook groups that people actually go to Primark or sometimes Disney store to get things for you, just in case your Primark doesn't have it, or if they don't have the right size or whatever you're looking for. So they actually do it on the Facebook group. So I'm just going to say, if you want something like this, I would say ask them on there, or like I said, eBay, because unfortunately it doesn't exist in Primark anymore, but they're always bringing loads of stuff out. Right, so the last ones, I'm actually going to talk about my Vans ones. Now I do actually have quite a lot of Vans shoes, so yet again, if that's a video you want me to do, then please let me know down below, because I actually got enough Vans shoes to do a whole video. But sometimes with Vans they actually do themes. So for example, they've done like a Snoopy theme, they've done a Nintendo theme, they've done a Harry Potter one, they sometimes do Disney. Now when they do them, they sometimes do shoes, they do tops, they do hats, they do bags. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've got. So the first one I've got is actually this one here. So this is a bag that I actually got. So like I said, it's a Vans one, and it's got all the Dalmatians on there. Now fun fact, when me and Ruben, when we first got together, we actually went traveling around America for about 2 months. I actually took this one with me because it was so handy to have just while you're walking around everywhere. Just put like your drink in there, your money, a few sweets, and you know, food, that kind of thing. And I like the fact it's actually got a pocket in the front as well. One thing I like about these, it's got adjustable straps, and you know me, I love my adjustable straps. It also has a little hanger as well, so it just makes it easier just to hang them up, or if you're just going somewhere, it just makes it easier to keep it like tidy. These ones I do actually like because I feel like they get quite a lot of space in there. So like I said, going traveling, like even if it's just like a day thing or a weekend thing, I kind of find with stuff like this, you do actually get like, you know, a lot of space in these. The only thing with these ones, I would say they're a little bit pricey. So most of my Vans stuff I've either got in the sale or I've actually got on eBay. But like I said, these can be around about sort of 50 or 60 pounds, which for me, I'm thinking, okay, that's quite expensive for a bag, but it's because it's Disney and it's also Vans as well. But to go with that, they also did hats as well. Now, I actually wear this hat quite frequently in the summer just because I like the fact that it's a little bit breezy there. So obviously, because my head gets really hot, so I kind of find having like that kind of mesh bit it kind of breathable. But I like the fact that not only is the Dalmatians that side, but it's also that side as well. So when I'm wearing it and I'm looking, I can actually see the Dalmatians there, but then other people can see it as well. Now I can't remember how much this one was. I'm going to say yet again, probably around about 20 or 30 pounds. Unfortunately, none of these exist in Van stores at the moment, just because these were about 4 years ago, I would say, because if I had this one for when I went traveling, yeah, like we went traveling in 2000. We actually went traveling in 2016, so yes, it was quite a while ago. But they also do, of course, shoes. These are my favorite pair of Vans shoes to wear. These aren't the first ones I got. The princess ones were actually the first ones I ever bought. These are my favorite ones, I think, because they're quite noticeable. Like for me, when I wear Disney shoes, I want people to be like, oh my god, where'd you get your shoes from? Because they're Disney. And I think because they're red, but then the Dalmatians stand out, it does actually make them, like I said, a bit more noticeable. Vans shoes, around about like 50 pounds. Like I don't even want to think how much money I've spent, because I've probably got about 12 pairs of Vans. Some are Disney, some are Snoopy ones, like I said, some are Nintendo ones. So I do actually have quite a few different types of Vans, but if you want me to show you the other ones that I've got, I can do. But some of them I did actually get from eBay, just because at the time, over the time they didn't have my size in store, or they were already out of stock, so I did actually have to go on eBay to get some of my other ones. So they do still exist, it's just the fact that at the moment they don't exist in stores. I don't even know what the theme is at the moment, because I know the latest one was kind of like a Harry Potter one, which unfortunately I didn't get any because I didn't actually have the money, because at the time I was like, 50 pounds is a lot to spend on Vans shoes, knowing how many pairs of shoes I already have. So yeah, so that was it for my Dalmatians one. I'm so annoyed that I can't find the other item that I wanted to talk about, because it was so cute and I really wanted to show you guys. I will hopefully find it, so I'll add it into one of my animals videos. So the animals playlist that I've got, I will also add it into that one, because like I said, I've got about 8 videos I could do on that, so hopefully I'll be able to add it into one of those. But hopefully you liked this video. If you did, then please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe and click the bell notifications to obviously get notified when all my other videos go up. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're keeping healthy and keeping safe. I did actually say in my last video that because I've been using so much hand sanitizer, because if you didn't know, I actually work in retail. YouTube is just a hobby of mine, and my hands are so dry that we've actually started to wear gloves, which I think is not a bad thing, because obviously we're so close to being with customers, we're handling them money all the time and product and stocks and stuff, but it's just the fact that my hands are so dry. And also I forgot to mention, I've had to take my nails off. I can understand the reason why, but the salon that I go to get my nails, obviously they've closed, so I've just got my own natural nails on, so please no judgment, please. I forgot to mention in my last video, but yeah, so I've had to go for my natural nails, and obviously the nail varnish has already come off. But yeah, first world problems, you know, I can't get my nails done right now, but I just really hope you guys are okay and that you're keeping safe and you're being sensible. But yeah, that is it for this video, so I'll see you guys next time. Later days.